EPL games for tomorrow and next tomorrow, we mark game 19 of 38. What that means is that everything must have played half of this season. And then we'll now be able to look at the scorecard after tomorrow and next tomorrow matches to see the performance of various teams, and then be able to see those ones who feel might likely not make top four, the ones that might likely take the title, and then the ones that might likely go to relegation. So it's very, very important that you follow us on this particular conversation, to see what actually happened. But for today, we'll be dwelling on the games that will happen tomorrow. Our second video will not also dwell on the games that will happen next tomorrow. Please join us. However, before we proceed, we want to let you know that this video is sponsored by 22bet. 22bet is the most reliable betting company that is recognized globally. However, now I've dropped their link in the description side of this video. Go there, register with them with my promo code SMART1, so you can enjoy a lot of their bonuses. As well as, are you aware that if you register with them as a new member, you are going to get 100% welcome bonus? These guys are generous. However, before you proceed, ensure that you are 18 years and above and then bet responsibly. Let's dive into this game. Now, these are the games that will happen tomorrow. Burnley will play with Newcastle. Chelsea will play in Bournemouth. Nottingham Forest will play in Everton. West Ham will play with Brighton, an interesting game. Arsenal will play with Villa. Wow. And the Manchester United will play with Wolves. These games are so interesting that we're going to give an overview, of our score predictions. And I'm also aware too that you also, in the comment section, drop your own prediction. What do you think about these games? Let me start first of all. The game between Burnley and Newcastle. Burnley they play home, but Newcastle is a bit informed this period to some extent. I think Newcastle might take a win on this game because Burnley is not actually performing this season, to be honest with you. Burnley is not doing well. Chelsea versus Bournemouth. I'm going to leave this conversation on the prediction because this is one of the games we're going to dwell on today's video. So let me jump to the next one. Nottingham Forest versus Everton. Nottingham Forest is going to win this game. Take that to the bank, to be honest with you. You see what happened between them and Man City? So you understand that they might likely have to win this game. Let's look at West Ham. West Ham, Brighton. West Ham is playing home. I'll give it to... No, I think this should be a draw, a 1-1 draw between two of them. Anything I say in this play, take it to the bank, to be honest with you. Then Arsenal versus Aston Villa. This is another game we'll be doing on today's video, so I'm not going to talk about this because we're going to discuss more of it. Then Man U versus Wolves. Man U is playing home. Man U performance their last game, is giving us a nod that they are improving, even though they came to that game with a fragile team. I think Man U will definitely win this, so they're playing home. Wolves also is not doing well at all. Like in my video, I said that Wolves should begin to go to relegation. They're not serious in this season, to be honest with you. So Man U will take a win on this one. Now, let us dwell on the two games we'll have for today. Let's start with Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Now, if you look at this game very well, there are things we need to look at. Chelsea is like a wounded lion. To be honest with you, at the moment, their form is completely down. They are nowhere to be found. And then so for Bournemouth too, Bournemouth lost their last game. They were wired 4-1. It was a serious loss for them. So Bournemouth too is also wounded. They also going to play like a wounded lion. So this game will be very, very interesting. All eyes will be on what Chelsea will do in this particular game. They are playing home, yes, but that wouldn't give them any advantage because Chelsea is scattered at the moment now. So this particular game will be an interesting game to watch out for. Chelsea is sitting at the 5th position with just 29 points. How do you explain that? The guys gunning for the title, like Arsenal, is at 42. Manchester City at 40. Aston Villa at 39. And Chelsea is at 29. So Chelsea is actually very, very down. Let me tell you one thing that you must know in this particular conversation. Chelsea might not hit top 4. Take it or leave it. There's no two ways about that. Chelsea fans, don't come for me, but that's the truth of the matter. The way it is now, Aston Villa shredded Chelsea in their last game so much that it's not something we have to talk about again because we waste so much on it. But for this particular one, Bournemouth is coming like a wounded lion, just like Chelsea too. So I see a 1-1 draw. Chelsea is no longer a team that you can vouch for and say, man, this game Chelsea will win. No, the way it is now with Chelsea, anything can come and win Chelsea at home. That's what it is. So I see a 1-1 draw for Chelsea and Bournemouth.